Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek Cupboard. I am Penge and welcome back to Rimworld, where we continue the tale of our 12 colonists and their many animals. And last time out we had to deal with quite a few things, and there were definite highs and there was a definite low. So let's start with the high, shall we? Let's start on a positive. We got this constructed, and this is the ship reactor. So we've got ourselves a ship reactor. To me, it looks like a fan you'd put on your computer CPU. It looks like a CPU cooling fan to me, but do you know what? Whatever the case, it's a ship reactor. Who am I to question what one of those looks like? And this is very good, because this thing will power our spaceship. The spaceship that we're going to use to get us off this rock, which is splendid news. So it's good. I like getting a little bit of the spaceship done each time. If we could just get one tiny little bit done, it feels like progress. Just, ever so slightly nearer to flying off of this world and going somewhere much, much better, where people are less likely to want to come and kill us all the time. That would be nice. So that was good. That was a positive. We've got that in, and that's a nice thing. However, the sad news, I'm kind of going to zoom in over here, but yeah, I can't really zoom into where she is anymore because Ambi the chicken is no longer with us. But she was over here, last seen over here. I mean, she might actually be in here somewhere. I don't know. Or indeed in some of these food things by now. But yeah, Ambi the chicken got dementia, and she was already quite poorly with cirrhosis of the liver, I think. So she was not in a good way. And I think it was the best thing for her to just put her down. Now, we didn't put her down apparently in the correct way. Somebody in the comments said there is a nicer way to put the animals down. We just pressed the slaughter button, and someone went over, went yoink, did a bit of slaughtering, and then turned her into some delicious nuggets or whatever. But apparently there is a way you can sort of anaesthetize them and then cut them. So, you can do it in a slightly more humane way. I was entirely oblivious to this. So we did it a kind of unpleasant way. But whatever the case, the end result is the same. And Ambi the chicken is no longer with us. So that's a bit sad. So that was our down point. But then we did something very impressive. And I was very happy with this. So we dealt with the psychic ship. Another psychic ship fell down over here. And we dealt with it pretty well, I thought. I thought we did a pretty good job of handling the psychic ship. So we used Cunic. So we got Cunic a fancy new weapon. What's it called? The Charge Lance. So we got Cunic a Charge Lance. And when the psychic ship crashed, the robots all kind of tumbled out of it. Now, previously, we've had to take a shot at the ship to sort of wake the robots up, and then they kind of come out and chase us. But they were all sort of wandering around outside the psychic ship, just, I don't know, looking a bit lost or confused or whatever. So we got Cunic over here, just to keep taking a few shots, and then when the robots came toward Cunic, she would run away on her amazing bionic legs, and then take some more shots, and we were able to pick off quite a few of them. Did we take 2 down, or maybe 3, just by using Cunic's fancy sort of long-range shooting, which was very good. And then once we had enough of them out of the way, we then went in and got rid of the rest of the robots, and then we destroyed the psychic ship. And of course, these people came in as well. These people came in to do some trading and then happened across a load of very angry robots. They didn't last long, bless them. They tried. They gave it a good go. They had some bows and arrows, and they fought against the robots bravely. But yeah, the robots did kill them. But then we went in, and I thought we did a really good job. I was very happy with how well we did that. And I was just saying, oh yes, we've done a great job. Weren't we good at dealing with that psychic ship? And I think Rimworld heard me. It heard me bragging just about how comfortably, in air quotes, we dealt with the psychic ship. So at the end of the last part, Rimworld said, oh, okay, yeah, you dealt with those robots easily, did you? Well, here's a massive load more robots. And yeah, we've got a raid underway with some robots from 2 different directions, which is fun. So there's some over here. So we've got ourselves 2 scythers from over there. So we've fought those before. So 2 coming in from that direction. That's not so bad. And then over here, we have ourselves a lancer. They've got a charge lance. So that is what Cunic has, I think. So that's a long-range shooty thing. And then we've got 3 of these things, or presumably only 3 at the minute. I don't know, are more going to come through? I think more would have come through by now. Just moved on one a little bit, just to see if another one popped over. These are pikemen. And I know very little about these. They have a needle gun, and the needle gun is presumably quite long range, is it? I don't know. I'm not entirely sure. Can we do that and find out the range? Yeah, so it's quite long range, but I don't know anything about them. I don't know much about them. They look very odd. They look like little sort of floaty things, like on 4 floating pads, and they just are going to hover about. But whatever the case, they are coming for us. And I don't really know what to do. I'm kind of hoping that they're going to go into the trap corridor. The trap corridor is lined with lovely steel traps for most of it. I'm hoping they go that way. If they don't, They're going to, I mean, will they try and break in through the walls? Are they going to try and smash the walls down? Are they going to do something else? Are they going to blow up the walls? I don't know. I really don't know. So we need lots of people in various positions around the base to try and just cover everything. So we'll have someone up here. I think we'll have some people up here, some people here, because that's in the middle. And then in case they do go in the trap corridor, some people here. Now, I'm kind of secretly hopeful that they're stupid and they go in the trap corridor. Part of me is saying that's not going to happen. Like, they're not going to go down the trap corridor. You're not going to get the easy route there. You were bragging about how easy it was to deal with the psychic ship. Just do it again. If it's that easy, says Rimworld, just do it again. So I think they're going to blow up the walls or something. They're going to fire at the walls and come in. So let's muster up a bit of a defense. So yeah, we're straight in. We are straight in doing this. There are a few other things I need to do eventually that people have said in the comments, but right now, let's just get this sorted. So let us wake up all of the fighty people. Fighty people, you're all required to do some work. I'm very sorry. I'm very, very sorry. Right, Cunic. Let's put Cunic over here, because Cunic has the long range sort of... In fact, can we put Cunic behind that, and Cunic can just sort of lean out and take some pot shots? Let's put Colonel over here with Beryl. And then Mags and Ash can go up here with Kathy in the middle, probably. And then Kirchin maybe can just cover over here, just in case they do come through the trap corridor. And if they do, then we'll have time to run people over into over this area to do some shooting at them for when they eventually get through. Because I imagine, even if they do go through the trap corridor, they're going to get through, aren't they? And then Hull and Farmer, these are our sort of melee people. So let's put one over here. So Hull can go there. And Farmer, you can come down here. And that's it. Wee Hours, Croc and Redwing can just sleep through it. It's fine. Okay, here we go. The robots are approaching. Right, they're coming straight this way. Now, to me, if we pause it, it looks like they're going straight for the trap corridor. Surely they're not going to go in the trap corridor. That would be ridiculous. Okay, well, we shall see. We shall see. Everyone is getting into position. People are getting into position. There is a quest active, helping Herron. We'll look at that momentarily. Slightly more pressing issues right now. Okay, so Kirchin is going over here to get into position. Ah, no, they're moving up. They're moving up. Are they going to go up this way? Nope, now they're moving back down here. And what are these things doing? So that robot there's miles ahead. So the Lancer is really far ahead. They're going in the trap corridor. Get out of town. Right, hang on. Well, there's one. They are using up quite a few of the traps. Oh, they're using up a lot of the traps. But those two are down. Hang on. This one's not going to go in the trap corridor, surely. Surely this one isn't going to go in the trap corridor, is it? Are you going to try and go through the door? And then what are these funny-looking things going to do? What do they look like sideways? Yeah, they just look like little sort of floating sort of platform things with a gun sticking out the top of them. Right, where are you going? Through the door. No, not through the door. Okay. Okay, this is all very unexpected. I thought they were going to come through the walls, but no. Now, what are these doing? That's the question. Hang on. Well, do you know what? Everybody up there, come down here. Everybody up there, get over here. If they're coming through the trap corridor, you're coming through as well. Okay, this is a huge surprise. Okay, boom, and you're down. Okay, so that one and that one went down in one trap. That robot there took 1, 2, 3, 4 traps. That robot was tough as old boots. Okay, so hang on. Hull can go just there. We'll put Ash there, and we'll put Kathy just there. So everyone in a nice line. Hull can stand there to sort of ambush anything that gets through. Where are they? Where are the little floaty tank things? This is very unexpected. Are they coming through as well? Hang on. Move time on. These guys are very slow. They're very slow. They're not coming through the trap corridor as well, are they? I thought the robots... They are! I thought the robots were supposed to be better than this. I was expecting all sorts of clever things where they were going to tunnel under the walls or blow them up or something. Well, there's one down. And there's another down. And there's another down. Right. Okay, right. We didn't even fire a shot. Everybody, back to bed with you. That was very odd. I would have put money. I don't do gambling like that, but I would have put money on those guys going elsewhere and not going through the trap corridor. I'm really surprised they've just headed through there. But okay, that's fine. Whatever the case, there they go. Now I've got lots of robots, and that's good because that will get us a lot of steel. which is lovely. That will get us a lot of steel. Now, the temperature is tumbling indeed. It's hard snow out there. That's very, very grim indeed. Now, we can get on with a few of the bits and bobs that we need to get on with. So everyone can go back to bed, but we can just do some little admin bits. Farmer is obviously awake because it's 4 in the morning and Farmer likes this sort of time of day. So Farmer's going to do some hauling and the dogs are going to do some hauling, which is lovely. And right, first sort of order of business, did we actually set this? Right, no. Okay, let's set this. So we didn't actually tell our new crematorium to burn some corpses, which is what we want it to do all of the time. So do forever, but not human-like, not colonist corpses. So stranger corpses and humans, yeah, absolutely fine. Burn the humans, burn the strangers. Do not burn our colonists. That would be bad. So yeah, anyone can do that, rotten or fresh or whatever. And they'll do that forever. There we go. So that's switched on because, yes, we moved that over, didn't we? But we didn't actually switch the bill on. We didn't create a bill for it. And then up here, we need to sort of make that, allow that, because otherwise there's going to be a lot of grim, rotting, horrible corpses up here. And then we'll do that, and we'll allow that beer as well, because, you know, there's beer out there going to waste, and that's sad. And then, ooh, there's 35 plasteel there. Lovely 35 plasteel. So hopefully Rimworld will now hold off a little bit. Come on, Rimworld, give us a bit of a break while we go and sort of pick up all this stuff, because we've got ourselves scythers just there that we can go and pick up. We've got loads of robots in here. We need loads of steel to repair all the traps that have just been sort of triggered by the robots coming in there. So yeah, there's many things that people need to be doing. I mean, they are looking pretty good. Alex B is pregnant. We've got so many pregnant animals going on. Oh my goodness me. Also, something we might want to look at is doing a spot of hunting. You might want to go and do a spot of hunting just to get some meat, because it's only the 11th of September, so it's the 11th month of sort of, well, fall or autumn, depending on where you're from in the world. But we are going to need some meat. And as well, it's looking, you know, it's obviously snowing now. So is it going to get worse? Are we going to have a terrible, terrible winter? So it might be worth going out to get us some animals. Now, I did notice over here, there's a few pigs. I say pigs, boars, whatever. There's still some things. Let's hunt those through. There's a 2% chance that they might fight back. That is okay. Okay, that's good. And another thing we're going to do. Now, for a little while, I've been saying there's no more steel on the map. And Poison Stinger in the comments has quite rightly been saying, I think there is some steel on the map. However, you are right. There's not a lot, though. So I've looked over here. Don't think there's any steel over here. Pretty sure there's none there. And that's all been exhausted. There's really not anything over here anymore. That's not steel, I'm fairly sure. That's just sort of a big block of, what is that, sandstone. A few things over here. I mean, is that a steel wall? That's a limestone wall. What floor is that? That's, what's that, granite tile. So, you know, there's nothing much going on over there. However, I did spy a tiny bit of steel left just here. But I think that's it. I think that is all the steel that we have left on the map, unless these buildings are steel. Now, that's slate. And that is granite. So yeah, we're going to mine this out because we need lots of steel. But that's it. That is all we have for steel on the map that we can go and get, you know, readily and nice and easily. So we'll just sort of do that. We'll take that bit out as well to make it easy. So there we go. Another little thing for our people to be getting on with. So how are they looking? Putting steel back in here. Are they dismantling the robots yet? Is anyone dismantling robots, or are we just filling this area up with dead robots? It just looks like this is becoming a great big sort of junkyard. Could we dispose of the robots, please, somebody? Also, why are we not touching these ones? Why are we not touching the pikemen, or whatever they are? Do we not like the pikemen? Who does stuff? Colonel. Oh, you're carrying metal sort of chunk things. I like that, because there's loads of that scattered around the map, and we can use that to get some easy steel. Can you just... Right, hang on, what's the problem? Cannot haul it. No empty accessible spot to store it. Ah, these things got added in version 1.1. I wonder if we do not have... We go to corpses, mechanoid corpses. I wonder if it's not ticked. Yes, there we go. Allow the dead body of pikemen. So yeah, it was a new robot type they've added in. But yeah, we've obviously, because we upgraded, that wasn't ticked. It doesn't sort of tick everything on by default when we upgraded from version 1.0 to 1.1. So there we go. Hopefully people will now start dragging them in, which would be quite handy. And then, yeah, we do need somebody to start disassembling them. We might have to just get an order in place. And I think one of the dogs just hauled a load of plasteel. It wasn't that bit up there. A combat supply. A trade ship is passing nearby. They are known as Ghostface Bat Interplanetary. Okay. Right you are, ghost-faced bats. Let's pop over here. In fact, where's our beacon thingamy? If they're a combat supplier, I mean, they might really, really be interested in hats. They might love some delightful Devil Strand cowboy hats, but I think they're going to be more interested in the shooty guns. So we might need to move this thing around a bit. And every time I do this, people in the comments say, "Oh, why not just build another one? Build another one of those." But we only really need one. We do this so infrequently. It's not too much of a bother to just sort of move it round a little bit. So if we put that there, that covers all the weapons up there and anything else that might be handy as well. I would like to know if they want to buy these drug things, but we'll see later. We'll see when they've moved this thing. If somebody could get on that really soon, that would be nice. No, hang on, wee hours. I know you're drinking beer. I'm going to ruin that for a second. Go and do that thing first, then go and have some beer. There you go. Marvellous. Right, Croc, what are you doing? You are hauling... Oh, you're hauling dead people. Oh, okay. Hang on. We'll let you do that first. You haul the dead people. That's all good. There we go. Hauly, hauly, haul. And into the... Oh, no, hang on. The dogs are eating the corpses again. Hang on a second. Hang on a minute. Right. What zone are the dogs in? Dogs outside. And where the muffalo roam, we might need to just rejig those ever so slightly. Right, where the muffalo roam, can't go there. Dogs outside, however, can. You can now no longer go into this zone and eat the corpses, dogs. Clear off. There we go. Right, Croc, my good sir. What are you planning on doing? Doing some sort of stuff up there with the food? No, come down here and call the ghost-faced bat people, which is all a bit weird. Right, where are you? Let's put it on normal speed. Okay, let's see what they have for sale, and if they have useful things, and we might buy some stuff like steel or plasteel or whatever. So what can we sell them? We can sell them lots of weapons. They've got quite a bit of money. So, right, what can we get rid of? Frag grenades, I feel like we should keep them. And that sniper rifle, we should keep it. The assault rifle, unlikely to use an assault rifle. We've got 3 of them, have we? Oh, okay. Yeah, let's sell 3 assault rifles. Hang on, no, they've got 3 to sell. Sorry, yes, we've only got 1. Okay, yes, we'll sell them 1 of those. Bolt action rifle, yeah, you're welcome to that. Pump shotgun, yeah. Couple of extra bolt action rifles, yes. Right, machine pistols, they can have those as well. That's absolutely fine. Keep the sniper rifle, keep the frag grenades. What else can we sell them? Oh, the persona core. That's probably a terrible idea. Okay, so we can't really get too much from them. I don't really want to buy anything from them. Components, possibly? We've got 35 of them. Would it be useful to spend a bit of money on grabbing some components? We don't have to make them ourselves. Because we've got an all right amount of money. That's okay. They're going to give us 166 silver, and we're going to get 5 components off them and sell a load of weapons that we don't want. Do you know what? That's pretty good. And they don't care about anything else. We need just like a regular trader to combine, just so we can sell loads of naff stuff. Yeah, do you know what? That'll do, I think. That will do the job just fine. Yeah, okay, yeah, do that, please. There we go. So we've picked up some stuff. There we go. There's our silver. Lovely. There's some components. And yeah, there we go. Made a little bit of money. Got rid of some weapons. Lovely, lovely. Also, just set a few turkeys to be hunted and a couple of ibex does as well. So when they're done, we might then start looking at getting the rest of those wild boars in. Because I think we've probably gone and got a few. This is looking like a terrible mess. What is this in here? Are we still not taking the robots apart? That would be very handy. Okay, clear the combat supply message. How is it looking up here? Have we moved lots of stuff up here? That's not going to deteriorate, so that's fine. Steel isn't. That pemmican is, but who really cares about that? I'm not really too fussed about that. It would be nice if we could come up and grab the lovely things. Those components are deteriorating. Colonel, what are you doing? You're carrying some steel stuff. I'm going to ruin your day by telling you to go all the way over there and grab those components, because I don't want them to fall apart, and they are very useful. Sorry, Colonel. You can get back to whatever it was you were doing once you've bought those bits back. Okay, so it's looking pretty good. It's looking pretty good. So we've got rid of one of the things on my list. So we've got rid of that thing there. Another thing is that we might want to start thinking about some more trap corridors, because apparently when we switch this on, when we switch the reactor on, when the spaceship is sort of more complete than it is now, it looks like a sort of a weird lollipop. When it's more complete than that, when we switch the reactor on, that generates some sort of signal, or I don't know, some sort of sci-fi flim-flam tech nonsense, and lots of people are aware that that's happening. Lots of people go, hey, there's a spaceship, we could go on that and get off this Rimworld. And people come attacking. So we might want to have more than one trap corridor ready. We might want to have slightly more than just that one. Although that one is proving to be relatively effective. I mean, we could build one down here in a similar way to this. I quite like this. I quite like that. Our longsword is done. And we could also put a trap corridor up here as well. But let's have a look at where our our plasteel longsword might be. Is that it there? Yeah. Oh, that looks good. Right, farmer, what are you doing? You're visiting a grave. Okay. Yeah, I don't think you never met Jova there. You never met Jova, but it's good that you're paying your respects. That's lovely. You're sort of, respecting the colony and what have you. Right. Has Ash got muscle parasites? Ash has got muscle parasites. Wow, what a surprise. Another illness for Ash, the sickly Ash. Okay, fine, there you go. You'll go to the thing and get treated eventually, I'm fairly sure. Where are you now, actually, Ash? Where are you? What are you doing? You are... Yes, you're heading over to here to have a little rest. Okay, that's fine. And then wee hours will be in momentarily to get that sorted. There you go. There's wee hours on the case. You're all fine. Back out you go. There we go. Right. Okay, right. What are we doing? Yes, we wanted to get Farmer to have that thing equipped. Go and equip that amazing looking plasteel longsword. And that's apparently very good at chopping apart robots, which is good because we've had 2 close encounters with robots, although the encounter up here was way closer than that one because they all just killed themselves on traps. But yeah, we've been fighting robots. So yes, something that is able to chop apart robots might be quite handy. And it does look like the robots are finally being disassembled. That is very encouraging indeed. Yeah, look, there's components and all sorts all over the place, which is very good. They've not disassembled those yet. Now, again, do we need to do a thing on here? Disassemble mechanoids, pikemen corpses. Yes, indeed. So yeah, that might keep cropping up in various other places. Also, it did say animal starvation then, but maybe now that's been resolved because there is some kibble over there. Okay, fine, never mind. We've got lots of meat. We've got loads of meat in there now. I'm surprised more kibble has not been put together. I thought that would be high on the priorities of people. But do you know what? Never mind. It's fine. Right, what do we need to do now? I think we might want to go and get rid of the rest of those wild boars because they probably provide a nice amount of meat and a turkey as well. Turkeys are nice and easy. They're quite easy to get. Do you know what? Also, hares and rats. We'll eat anything. Anything. Squirrels. We'll eat some squirrels. It's all fine. Muffalos we could go for. Do they have a chance of attacking? Yeah, 2% chance. Let's try and sort of bag a couple of muffalos as well because we might as well have a little go. Looking at this, we do need some more advanced components, but I am getting a little bit itchy to just build another bit of the ship. So how about we get ourselves 1 crypto sleep casket? Then that's progress. That's at least 1 extra thing of spaceship completed. And we've got the stuff for that. So we've got enough steel, we've got uranium, we've got components, and we've got advanced components. Although we only have 3 advanced components. No, 4, sorry. And we need 3. So this should be okay. So let us attach this. Let's swivel that round. So how does this work? It has to go, right, it has to be connected at the sort of the head end, if you like. I assume that's the head end, to the structural beam. Now, I don't know if we need to do anything fancy with this, but do you know what? We'll just sort of wing it and we'll put 1 just there. There we go. So we have ourselves 1 extra bit of ship. And I like this. I like just this little bit where we're just sort of ever so slowly just working on the spaceship. If we get that done, that is 1 step closer to getting off the planet. So, do you know what? It might not look much, but it's getting there. It's getting there. And of course, the weather is terrible out there and the corn field is dying, but that's fine. That's what we sort of come to expect. That's why we have all of these lovely things in here to keep us going. And that's why people are out there doing lots of shooting of animals. Cocoa Tree has died of cold. Have we ever got anything from these? Arjun is pregnant. Travellers are passing by. Did we ever get anything from the cocoa trees? 89% grown. I don't know if we ever got anything from the cocoa trees. Did we got chocolate? I know we have a little tiny, a tiny bit of chocolate to make everyone's mood a tiny bit better. Okay, that's fine. And there is a party. Croc is throwing a party. Everyone who goes will gain recreation and social energy and a lasting positive mood boost. This is excellent. So everyone looks like they'll go, except for maybe Kirchin and Ash, who are asleep. And maybe some other people who might be out hunting. So Wee Hours is out doing whatever Wee Hours is doing. Oh, bringing some pemmican back. Great. Good job. Of all the things you could be doing, there's a party, Wee Hours. There's a party to be going to. No, go to the party. There we go. Attend the party. It looks like a lot of fun. People are down here playing some billiards. It's all good. At least they're doing a party, though. At least they're trying to keep their spirits up. The party is done, which is okay. Everyone gets a nice mood boost. How's it looking up here? Grabbing these bits and bobs here. Because what's the steel looking like? 826. That is brilliant. It's gone down a little bit there. I don't know what they just took 20 steel to make. Oh, possibly this. And it's done. We have our first ship crypto sleep casket. Look at that. One step closer to leaving the planet. Also, last time we did look at the state of our animals that we've got. And we have here two very old animals indeed. We've got Sibob and Bristly. Sibob is 38 and Bristly is 32. And I did say what we could do is, because we have these calves down here, we could rename the calves as Sibob and Bristly and then sell these ones. We could sell those because, yeah, they're going to die at some point. I don't know how old sort of camels get. I don't know what the life expectancy of a dromedary camel is, but whatever the case, they're going to die at some point. So, yeah, I suggested maybe that, yeah, we rename these down here as Sibob and Bristly and then we get rid of these. However, Bristly Stranger in the comments has said, no, what you must do is, you must rename one of these as Son of Bristly or Daughter of Bristly and then eat him. That's what he wants us to do. And you know what? That's probably okay. What I would like to do, though, I would like to see how much we can get for these. So before we turn them into, a delicious Sunday lunch or whatever, I think we should just check just how much money we would get for Sibob and Bristly. If a person comes by, a trader that wants to buy some animals, we'll have a look. And if they're not very much, or if they don't accept them because of their age or whatever, then yeah, maybe we will turn them into some delicious foods, and then yes, they can live on in in their children, in name anyway, with their children. So that's what we'll do. But yeah, we'll have a look, just because if we can get some money off them from traders, if we can make some money, we might as well do that, because food comes and goes. Food is here. We can go and shoot things and kill animals and get food that way. But yeah, silver is slightly harder to come by. So some money would be more useful. But if we can't do it, then yes, we certainly have permission from a Bristly Stranger anyway to to kill his camel form and eat it. So there we go. So we'll check. We'll see what happens with some traders. But if not, then we might be eating some Bristly Stranger. Okay, we have a thing here that says disease, plague. Right, okay. Who has the plague? Is it Ash? Has Ash now caught the plague? Beryl. Beryl has caught the plague. Okay, Beryl, I would like you to not sow a cotton plant because you have a minor touch of the plague. I would like you to go over here and rest until healed right the heck now. So as soon as you're in this bed, Beryl, there you go. Now we get ourselves Wee Hours. What are you doing? You're eating. We should possibly let you finish eating, Wee Hours. Whereabouts are you? You're nearly done. You're nearly done. And now you're tending to Beryl. Okay, I was going to order you to tend to Beryl, but I don't need to. So here we go. Get some medicine. Tend to Beryl. Right, so the plague has been tended to. So how are we looking with this? So what have we got? Immunity 3%, plague 3-point-something%. Oh, that's ticking up quite a lot, isn't it? That's ticking up a heck of a lot. Yeah, this is going to be quite close, isn't it? I think we should be okay. Immunity 8%, plague is on 7%. Yeah, okay, we're ahead of the plague. We're ahead of the plague curve, which is good. But yeah, that's a bit worrying, isn't it? Plague. Now, is that as contagious as the plague should be? I mean, should we all socially distance ourselves? Rimworld people, stay 2 meters apart and wear face masks, or don't wear face masks, because I'm not entirely sure what we're supposed to do with those. There you go. Look, are you being tended to again? Oh, that was food. That was food, I think. I think that's not really making too much difference. Oh, 20% immunity versus 14% for the plague. Yeah, it's fine. Beryl will be over that soon. It's only a touch of the plague. Oh yeah, a couple of quests popped up, didn't they? So this one popped up earlier on when we were fighting robots, and that one has just appeared as well. So helping Herron. What is that? Blue Herron, the chief of the Red Mega Scarab Bargador, sent us a message. Tribespeople based in a nearby camp have been raiding their caravans. The camp is controlled by the Red Ibis Cabargo. So he is saying to go and destroy the camp. It's guarded by 6 enemies. We're not very good at doing the fighting. If we do that, however, we will get a bit of reputation and we'll get a chain shotgun. A masterwork one. I'm not that bothered. Not that bothered. And what is a unique trade? A nearby settlement Ergo has a special trade request. They would like to purchase that, and they will give us some horrific drugs that people have warned me against over having in the base in return. I think we don't do that either. I do not want the... And you know what? It sounds bad as well. You know, some of the drugs are called yayo or whatever. That sounds okay. Luciferium sounds horrific. So no, I don't think we'll be getting any Luciferium. Thank you very much. Now, did we get through all of the steel down here? It looks like we did. I suspect that's going to be our lot for steel in terms of mining, unless there's some hidden inside the mine, inside the mountains, sorry, deep inside there. Then yeah, I don't think we're going to get any more steel. And you know what? Of course, we still do have this up here. We still do have this. We could, in theory, go and take these guys on. We could go and kill the robots that are in here, because there is I can't remember what it was now, like a mysterious feeling or whatever it was. They know there's something in here. There is something in here, and people in the comments have said invariably it's robots. It might be insects. So we could go and take that on, and there might be some useful stuff in here. There might actually be some gear in here that we might like. There might be some components or advanced components or whatever, a big load of plasteel or something. It might be worth going to have a look at that at some point. If we were going to do it, I think we need everybody. We'd need every single combat-ready person. And yeah, we don't want to do it without Beryl, because Beryl is pretty good. Beryl is one of our fighty people. And yeah, she's getting over the plague, but she is recovering. She is recovering very well indeed. So yeah, there you go. Look, I was doing some tending there. So yeah, she's 15% ahead of the sort of the plague, 16%. There is a grizzly bear hunting Colonel. So yeah, she'll be fine. She'll get over that. And then maybe when she's better, when she's recovered, do we then go in and just have a go in here at this sort of... I can't remember what it's called now, but whatever the thing is in here, the monster's in there. Right, where's this bear? For goodness sake. And where is Colonel? Colonel, whereabouts are you? Oh, you're all the way down here, Colonel. That's probably fine. Come through the doors, and then the doors will shut, hopefully quickly, and then the bear can just clear off. Now, is the bear still hunting Colonel? And now Colonel is out of sight. Is the bear just going... actually, do you know what? I don't think I'll bother anymore. I can't be bothered, because there's nothing down here saying that it's hunting them anymore. It's just sort of going for a wander up here. A little sad lament over here that it didn't get anything to eat. So, yeah, Joe, we'll keep an eye out. If Colonel goes back out, is that bear going to chase after Colonel? It's going miles away over there. I don't think the bear cares about Colonel. I don't think the bear gives up monkeys. Yeah, okay, well, there we go. That was a short-lived bit of excitement. Oh, yes, at some point we were talking about trap corridors, weren't we? And I got distracted. I got distracted by... I don't know what I was distracted by. Anything else in the entire game, I do not know. I'm very easily distracted. So, yes, trap corridors. Now, I think we need some extra ones. This one here, it's been very faithful to us. It's been a very good trap corridor. And many people have died. And many robots have been destroyed along this little sort of walk of peril. But I think when we switch this thing on, when we switch the reactor on, that's not going to be enough. Because if we're facing waves and waves of people, like people are saying in the comments, and implied sort of when we got the message when we started building the spaceship, it said, yes, people will come at you in waves. We're going to find one trap corridor to be a bit of a struggle. Because at some point, people are going to come all the way through, or robots or whatever, they're going to come all the way through and trigger all the traps. And we might deal with them, might be able to kill them, but then we're going to have to rebuild all the traps. And we might not get all the traps redone by the time the next wave comes in. Then there won't be any traps to kill anybody. They will then walk through into the base and it will all be bad and we'll all be dead. So I think we might need some more trap corridors just to give us the chance. They might not go through this one. They might go through one up here or one over here. So what I'm thinking is we put one just here to have ourselves one trap corridor along here. Why? Now, here's a thing. Could we have this trap corridor here? We're going to keep this, obviously, because there's no point getting rid of it. Could we have another one coming along here, going up like this, and then having a big bit here, like a big area here, where we can have sandbags along one side and then a load of turrets. So if they do get through the trap corridor, we can then just have a load of turrets ready to fire at them, and then our people stood behind, ready to shoot at them as well. That might be quite good. And I think we've got one turret, one sad little turret just there. I think there is another turret that we can research. I don't know what it's called, however. That's not that. It's not an IED. It's not smoke pop bell. Autocannon turret. The heavy autocannon turret. Now, is it worth, when we've got the spaceship stuff done, when we've got starflight sensors and machine persuasion done, get that in, and then maybe put one of those in as well. So get ourselves a big fancy heavy turret thing, and then we could maybe have that in, and some other of the little ones. So if people do manage to get through the trap corridors, they wander into here, into a kill box, you could call it, and then we can just, the turrets can shoot at them, and the big line of people can shoot at them as well. Is that a good plan? That might be a good plan. I'm not entirely sure. We'd have to work on that, but I think that sounds good. And then, yes, a trap corridor up here as well, and one down here, I think would do very well indeed. Do you know what? Let's start actually getting that kind of in. Let's work on the one at the bottom first. We'll work on this here. So what did we do then? How did we do this? 1, 2, 3, 4. It went out by 4. Okay, I can do that just about. And then this one here. So if it comes through here, say, and then we want a big bit over here where we can line people up and shoot at them and put some turrets and what have you. So how about it starts? I mean, how big is that? How big is that? Hang on, let's just put a line thing in like that. That's about 23 long. So if we wanted another one that's about the same, so about there-ish, more or less. It is not an exact science. But so what if we did that? 1, 2, 3, 4, and then had that going across like that. So all the way across to, say, there. And then we'd have the hole in the wall just here. And then a bit, hang on, how does it work again? A bit like that. Right, okay, yes, I get it. I know how this works. So a bit like that. And then we'd have doors to be able to reset the traps. We'd have a bit there, and 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 so on and so forth. Is that going to work at the end? No, okay, that doesn't quite work at the end properly. Okay, so we'll drag that down like that. We will then cancel those orders, belay those orders. There we go. And then we get some doors. So we say doors, 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 doors. So all these doors can go in. This is exciting, isn't it? And we're not going to use this quite yet. We're not going to have this opened up just yet, but we'll have it ready. So like that. That's good. Now, do we need a door on that end bit there? Hang on, where are the traps going to be? Where are the traps going to be? So they're going to walk along. They're going to come through here. Trap, 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 trap. Lots of traps. And then, are we going to need a door just there is what I'm thinking? Yeah, probably. We'll put a door just there anyway, because we can. So there you go. So we can walk along another trap corridor. And then we kind of want a bit which comes along here and then, I don't know, opens out like that maybe? And then we can have some sandbags along here and then a load of turrets across that wall so we don't cross paths. So our people can stand here and shoot and the turrets can be here and shoot them. Is that a good plan? Or they might stand here. Hang on. Right, no, cancel that. I need a blueprint tool. Cancel that. How about we just have that going straight up like that rather than around a bit of a corner? So that goes over like that. There's probably people watching this going, what are you doing? Also, I like the fact the friendly fire safety has come up there. I love a bit of friendly fire. Why are you telling me about that? What are you trying to say? So if we put that like that, we could have some turrets across here shooting people that come through the trap corridor that manage to make their way through. We can gun them down. So we can have turret, turret, turret. I don't know how big the big turrets are, but whatever, big turret just there or at this end. And then, yeah, sandbags down here. So our people stand here, turrets there, shooty, 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 they all die. I think that looks quite good. I think that looks like a good, solid sort of plan. Maybe. Well, let's get that in anyway. Let's just get them to build that. I think we've got enough bits to get that done. And then, yeah, maybe do the same here and the same up there. Because we need to start thinking about this now. We need to start thinking about the end game, which is a bit scary because Rimworld's been on the channel for what seems like forever. So it's a bit weird thinking about the end game of it. But, a little while yet. There's a little while to go. But, yeah, we're going to get this in. And, yes, another trap corridor. I mean, they're working on it very, very quickly. Of course, it's wee hours. But, But yeah, they're getting that in pretty swiftly indeed. We might want to stop the animals going through it, actually. Hang on, let's go and rejig their zones. There's a spot of animal starvation. Ulysses seems to be starving. Why is Ulysses starving? Why is nobody sort of working on this? What's going on? Butcher creatures forever. Yeah, do that forever, please. Hurry up. Get on this. Who would like to do some of that? Wee hours. What are you doing? Oh, you're tending to Beryl. That's probably way more important. You're playing horseshoes. Mags, what are your skills like for doing stuff? Or is it cooking? Hang on. If it is cooking, I don't want you to poison our animals. Let's not get you to do that. Okay. Who else can work on this thing? Kathy, can you do that? You never do cooking. Of course you don't. You're not assigned to cooking. You're not assigned to cooking either. Farmer, are you asleep or awake at the moment, Farmer? You are awake. You're currently hauling some steel. Very important. However, put the steel down. There we go. You're hauling blocks. Okay, hang on. Stop moving stuff around. Can you do this? You're not assigned to cooking either. Colonel, can you go and do some butchering, please? Can you just go and get this done? Because otherwise our animals might starve a bit and that would be bad. Oh my goodness me. We have an awful lot of meat here. How much meat do we actually have? 300, 600, 700. Oh, we must be near 800 or 900 meat. That's ridiculous. Okay, right. And you're getting on with making some kibble by the look of it, which is good. So we want you to make an okay amount of this. Now, we do need to be aware that you're going to be doing that for a long time. Because I've ordered you to do this forever. So I need you to just get some kibble done and then deliver it. And then we'll turn it off. We'll stop. Can you stop eating the kibble that's meant for other people, please? There are dogs starving to death. You, dogs, go and eat the food. Go and stop starving. Whichever dog it is that needs to go and eat. Come on now. Ulysses, just having a sleep. Oh, there you go. Eating some kibble. Eating some kibble. Animal starvation is done, but also so is all the kibble. All the kibble is gone. Good grief. They go through that very quickly, don't they? Come on, make more. More kibble. Oh. Hang on. Where did that hit? I thought it was going to hit the spaceship. I was going to get very grumpy. Silver ore? Is that just a massive lump of silver? Oh, that is brilliant. Oh, thank you, Rimworld. What horrors are you going to unleash upon us? Because you've given us a nice thing, and we know how Rimworld works. You've given us a nice thing, so now you might give us a terrible thing as well. Yeah. I don't know. Do we want that wire going down that way? Are they going to sabotage the wire as they come down here? I would like to think that if the baddies come through a trap corridor, and they're facing a load of turrets and guns and people shooting at them, they're not going to bother sabotaging electrical connections. I don't think we need to worry about that wire going down that way too much. Right, how much silver do we get from this thing? How much do we get? A timber wolf is hunting Mags. Okay, where are you, Mags? Mags is over here. Okay, the timber wolf is quite quick. I don't think it'll beat Mags going through the door. But you do need to get a bit of a wriggle on. And the door is going to close. And the timber wolf has got bored and has gone away. Okay. There we go. Again, a short-lived kind of little sort of terrifying raid noise thing there. But there we go. Is it going to come through the trap corridor? No. Oh, hang on. Now it's hunting Kirchen. Where's Kirchen? Oh, now Kirchen is... Ah, right, yeah. Hang on. Kirchen is outside. Kirchen, can you get inside really quite quickly indeed? That would be excellent. Really, really soon. In fact, get over there and hope the door closes. And there it goes. Given up again. Okay. Do we need to deal with this wolf? Do we need to go and kill the wolf? I feel like we should possibly kill the wolf. Okay, right. You're undrafted. Is it going to come back and try and eat Kirchen again the second he goes out the door? No, it's not. Yes, it is. No, it's not. I'm not sure. How much silver are we getting out of this? 40 each time. That's quite nice. I think it is coming down to try and attack Kirchen. How tough is one of them? I'd rather not fight it, to be fair. Okay, right. Yeah, get back inside. Kirchen, get back inside. Redwin, stay where you are. Stay there, please. There's a wolf. There's an angry wolf, and it's getting a bit annoying that it keeps following us around. Oh, it's going in the trap corridor. It's nimbly leaping over many of the traps, apart from that one, which seems to have killed it a bit. It's not actually dead. Hang on. Right. You two, undo the thing. You go and do what it was you were doing. Is there anyone over here? Anyone over there? I mean, it's probably just going to just bleed out, isn't it? Which I feel like we need to go and do something about it. Hull, would you like to do that? Would you like to just carry the timber wolf to a cryptosleep casket or rescue it? No, I want you to bash it about the head. Go and kill it, Hull. Go and kill it. Melee attack it to death. Yes, there we go. Go and kill it in the face. Because, yeah, obviously it'll be out of the way. And we can turn it into some lovely meat, which is excellent. It has taken up one of our traps, which is unfortunate. But there we go. Never mind. Okay, if we want to get some more walls built for our trap corridors, we are going to need some more granite. So it looks easy enough to just sort of dismantle those walls. So let's do that. So let's deconstruct that wall there, because that will give us some instant granite blocks. And then we need to go around and see if we can find any actual other granite. There's some granite there. That looks like it's come from sort of an asteroid or meteor or whatever. So we'll grab that as well. Get some orders to mine that out, because that'll be handy. And then is there any that we can carry? I think we've got all of the granite that's nearby that we can actually carry, the loose bits that are lying around. We might have to go slightly further afield. I mean, is there some over here? There's granite there. Do you know what? Go and grab all of that stuff and we'll turn that into granite blocks and we'll start working on other trap corridors. So yeah, one up here would be a good idea. That would be a nice idea. And then we need to see if we can do this fancy, clever one in here. I don't know if we can. I don't know if it will work. But you know what? It'll be fun to try. I completely forgot that Beryl had the plague. However, fortunately, she doesn't have the plague anymore. Or if she has, she's kind of getting, she's getting rid of it. She's got an immunity to the plague, which is useful. So she's in a bit of pain right now. A little bit of pain, a little bit of discomfort there. And she's not quite fully conscious and she's not quite as good at doing stuff as she normally is. But that'll go away soon enough. She's got a lovely bit of defense against the plague. And there we go. Yes, I did wonder why she had a minor break risk. But I guess because she's in pain and she's been in hospital for a little while. So now maybe now, once she's all sorted and she's out of the hospital and she's in her own bed and she can do stuff like normal, maybe her mood will come back up. Yeah, that's not looking good, is it? Her mood is very, very bad. But I suppose, yes, it is being hauled down by serious pain. There we go. Look, already that's gone and the mood is going to start moving up, which is excellent. So there you go. Welcome back, Beryl. Welcome back. You have recovered from the plague. Good on you. And we have finished research on starflight sensors. So we can now construct long-range sensors for a starship. They're essential for navigation, communication, and threat avoidance. Okay, right, so the final thing that we want to research is machine persuasion. We need this in. So, okay, let's do that. So it will unlock the ship's computer core. So I wonder if we can then just pop our AI intelligence thingamajigger into this bit here. And it will work. I do not know. But whatever the case, we'll research it anyway. And this is only 3,000. So that will be done relatively sort of speedily. And then, yes, we'll get this auto cannon turret thing done after that as well. But there we go. Another thing done. Another bit of research done. Right. Actually, while we're there then, let's have a look. Ship. Let's have a look at a sensor cluster. We can actually build one of those right now. We have enough stuff. We've got steel. We've got 4 gold. We've got quite a lot of gold, I think. Yeah, 61 gold at the moment. That's quite good. 6 components and 6 advanced components. How many advanced components have we got? We've got up to 12. Oh, crikey, that's impressive. So yeah, do we build that now or do we just get ourselves another couple of these in? I like the idea of just getting these things in. How much uranium have we got? Hang on, where's uranium? Can't see where uranium is. Hang on, it must be on here. So there it is, 734. That seems like a plentiful amount of uranium. How about we get just some more of these in? I like the idea of just getting these in. As an eclipse, that will affect the solar generators. But, oh no, it's the day. There, that is unfortunate, isn't it? How about we get, if we've got ourselves 12 advanced components, why don't we get another 1, 2, 3... 3 of those in, just in case we need advanced components for some emergency reason. I do not know. But there we go. So it goes dark because of the eclipse. And yeah, we could get a significant chunk of the spaceship done. And then the sensor cluster. That's actually not that big a thing to build. In fact, how big is the actual thing? We could stick that on the end. We could put that on the end. That could be the nose of the spaceship or whatever. But there we go. That's not that bad a thing to construct. I mean, the engines are going to be the thing. And I think as well, we need multiple engines, don't we? We only need 1 sensor thing, but we do need 3 engines. That's going to be the big thing, isn't it? 3 of those engines. They're not easy to build. They require an awful lot of plasteel each. 70 uranium, fine. 6 advanced components. We could probably get on with that. But it's the plasteel. Okay, well there we go. At least this is something. At least there is progress being made on the ship. We could do with this eclipse clearing off, because it's going to play havoc with all of our power stuff. Now, right now, we're okay, because it seems relatively windy. So the power things, herbal medicine has rotted away in storage. Really? Does herbal medicine rot away? Not refrigerated, spoils in 2 years. Oh, okay. Okay, that's probably fine. So yeah, I'm sure we can get some more of that. So yeah, the eclipse, that's not going to be great, because it's going to drain our power, and we need the power to keep the heating on because it's very, very cold. Psychic drone for females. Is it a bad one? Oh yeah, it's making everybody feel a little bit more grumpy and miserable. Okay. And a caravan from the Red Mega Scarab Bargador is approaching. They're a shaman merchant. Now will they buy some of the stuff that we want to get rid of, namely this stuff in here? So this smoke leaf joint, but also this yayo and whatever that is as well. Go juice. Don't really want any of those things. Who can we send out to do some dealing? Croc. Pop out there, would you? Do some trading. Okay, so what do you have, Guama, the shaman merchant? We can buy some animals off you, not so bothered. We can buy some pemmican. We can buy some neutroamine. Again, I think we're okay for that at the minute. 75 lots of that left. We should be okay for that. Herbal medicine, we can get that. Smoke leaf joints, we want to sell those too, not buy them. Plasteel. Oh, now you're absolutely talking. You've got 74 bits of that. Do you know what? We'll buy it all. Absolutely. So it's going to cost us 765 right now, but we haven't sold anything to them yet. That's probably fine. That's okay. We probably got that much, or around that. I don't know exactly how much we got out of that asteroid meteor thing that crashed where we mined all the silver. So that's not so bad. Psychic Shock Lance. One use psychic effector. It shocks the target's mind with chaotic images, blocking coherent perception and dropping him into a state of psychic shock. The risk of brain damage. It works at long distances and through walls. A soothe pulsar. That makes everyone happy. A mood boost. And an animal pulsar. Makes the animals go into a man-hunting rage. Okay. I don't think I want any of those things. They all sound a bit weird. Also, they're very expensive. They're very costly. And we could buy some gold off of them. I don't think we need to buy the gold. We could go and dig for gold. We could move our little drill thing around and go and find some gold. So that's probably okay. So what can we actually get rid of on you? Package survival meals, no. But where's that thing? Smoke leaf joint. All of 3 of them have... oh, wow. There we go. That's certainly going to change things around there. Yay. Yay for the amount of money that we just made. That's good. And yeah, this yayo stuff, 741474, that's actually okay. That's worth it. And then this go juice is 3752. Okay, there we go. So we've brought it down a little bit, but that's probably very good. I think we need all the plastic we can get. Do you know what? Yeah, okay, yes, it's a deal. Oh, hang on, why don't we sell... Yeah, you know what? I'll throw you in a limestone sculpture as well, because that'll be fun for you to carry around on your travels. So yeah, okay, we'll have all of that as well. Croc has a little bit of food, and you take the plasteel in, and that's lovely. And do you know what? He's grabbed the plasteel without us having to tell him to do that, which is wonderful. Oh dear. And it looks like another chicken may have to be turned into nuggets because Matty also has dementia. Oh, this is very sad. This is all very sad indeed. So, yeah, somebody said, now, can I remember what they said in the comments? They said in here, we can anaesthetize them and then euthanize them by a euthanize them by a cut. There we go. So that's what we do. So we anaesthetize them to make them, a little bit a little bit sleepy, not aware of what's going on, and then we just sort of, well, that is effectively slaughtering them, isn't it? Euthanize by cut is slaughtering the chicken, but in a more humane way than what happened to poor Ambi last time. So there we go. We'll get that done as well at some point. But do you know what? I think we'll finish up for now, but I'm very happy with how this is going. I am very, very happy with how this is going. It would be nice if the eclipse was out of the way. That would make me even happier. But all of our people, except Wee Hours, who looks a little bit sad at the moment, but all of our people are doing pretty well for themselves. We've got big chunks of Spaceship in. We have plans for trap corridors. I mean, yeah, well, I've come up with plans. They're probably terrible, but we'll go with them. We'll roll with the trap corridor plans because it's fun. And yeah, it's all looking okay. But I'm more impressed with the ship. I'm more impressed with the ship because the ship now has extra bits, which is very, very good. So yeah, we'll come back next time and we'll see how we get on. And we shall bid adieu to lovely little Matty. We shall say bye-bye to Matty next time because yes, he shall not be taking part for much longer because he's got dementia, which is all very, very tragic and sad. But there we go. That's what happens. So yeah, we'll finish up for the moment. Hopefully you are still enjoying this. If you are, then please do leave a like. That would be very, very splendid indeed. And if you are not already, you know the drill by now. But please do subscribe to keep up to date with how we get on next time out in Rimworld. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I will see you next time. Right, if we connect to there and open the door, we're going to get vaporized by this laser. And there's an electronic thing, which looks like a sad kind of Game Boy. I'm a tiny little sort of stick person in a computer. I can't steer the train as such. And look, we are outside. And we're in a gutter. Oh, happy days. Hello, Leaf.